why do I have this insane headphone on my head? It has antennas and everything. Because I wanted to prove to you that I'm a total audio geek. I walked around with this thing in public. Tells you enough, right? Okay, so I'm an audio geek, and that's why, let me take that off. That's why Philips invited me to their Obsessed with Sound event today, and I had a great time. They organized it at this really cool music studio in the heart of Europe, which was really a small town village in Belgium, but still really cool studio, to present us their latest audio product. So Philips really wants us to know that they are working on having the best sound quality out there for an affordable price. So that's what today was about, and they showed me all sorts of docks and stereos and home cinemas, and this is really the only gadget, the only product that they showed me that I'd call a gadget. And I love gadgets, I love unboxing, so I'm happy to do so. So what do we have here? USB cable. What is interesting about this is that, by the way, it has, as you can see, HDMI video output. That's really interesting. That means you can hook it up to your HDMI TV and easily play video right from the device. This feels very solid, by the way. I usually don't... Hey, kitty. Cat's checking what I'm doing here. I stopped looking at MP3 players ever since I bought an iPod. I just kept buying iPods, so I'm curious to see what Philips is still doing after all these years with their MP3 players, MP4 players, whatever. Let's pull that off here. It has a touchscreen, by the way. How nice is that? So I guess you could compare it to the iPod Touch. So there you go. So a microphone. This is the volume button, power button. I'm going to put that up in a second. This is really interesting. That looks like a MicroSD slot, which means you can extend the memory of this MP4 player easily. That's really cool. And the HDMI port. So just a bit of rubbery. So I might check that out later. So we spent the day at this amazing studio, completely in the Obsessed with Sound theme. Okay, can you see it? Why did I do this outside? Very smart. Let's take it inside, shall we? You can't see it. Let's take a look at this. What's the name again? Sorry, I'm really tired from the event. Philips GoGear Muse MP4 player. Really pretty nice screen. You know, it's just an MP3 player. Touchscreen. Yeah, responds pretty well. Let's see, a music, video, pictures. Oh, an FM radio. Interesting. Recordings, audiobooks, text reader. Really? Oh, it's actually a text reader. Well, still looks pretty cool. Battery's already charged. I should check in on the battery time. That's pretty important for a device like this because it only plays media, I guess. Set power saving. Yeah, screen responds. Pretty nice screen. It's not wow like on the modern smartphones, but I think it's pretty impressive for a MP3 player, MP4 player, whatever. So I'm gonna check this interesting device out. When I first saw it, I immediately wanted to test it, so I'm really happy Philips hooked me up with one. And let's take a final look at these earplugs. As you know, I'm also testing the Sennheiser plugs, the MM80, and I'm gonna get some Sony headphones soon as well, and a Sony MP3 player. So it'll be really interesting to compare all of those and see if they, if they're worth carrying around, because usually you have this stuff on a smartphone these days. So a bit off track of my usual unboxings and tests products, but I just love gadgets in general, and you gotta admit, it's kind of like a nice metally thing. This is a gadget, gotta admit that. So looking forward to try it. See you soon.